welcome back to another edition of Memescape News, the best source of information on the current happenings of the Memescape. I, as I continue to be, am your host Evan, and I'd like to get started with some current events. This week in the current events, I'd like to get started right away with quite the controversial situation, and that is, YouTube is removing the dislike button. Well, it's still going to be there, but it's not going to do anything. In a statement, they essentially said that you're going to click it, but it's going to work a lot like the community tabs, where it doesn't actually do anything. Sure, when you click it, it turns blue, but it doesn't add to account or anything like that. Understandably, a lot of people are really upset, because now when you're looking for videos to watch, if the video sucks, you're not going to have any idea. Well, I mean, you could look at the comments, but it's a lot harder to leave a comment than it is to click a button, isn't it? I know that I've been saved by the dislike button a few different times when looking for tutorials and stuff like that, and so it's definitely disappointing that it's going to be gone. But I mean, in the ever-oversimplification of our GUIs online, it's kind of inevitable that this was going to happen, isn't it? They did tease it a few months ago. In other news, screenshotting NFTs has become a very popular meme. This is tied to current events pretty significantly because NFTs have been growing in popularity very substantially over the past couple months. I originally covered NFTs earlier this year when it was a much more new and shiny thing, but they've increasingly grown to be viewed negatively by a lot of people online. Some view them negatively simply because they're dumb, and others have viewed them negatively because of that, and also because of the environmental issues that many have been concerned about as a result of crypto. A lot of electricity consumption. Never mind. As a result, a new popular meme has swept the internet, especially Twitter, simply about screenshotting NFTs. Why would I need to buy it? I just right-click and click Save As. Of course, people into NFTs would claim that this isn't how it works, but also, you're stupid. Money!
What the barnacles? Oh no, me heart stopped! I'm fucking dying!
Ultimately, the whole point of an NFT really is that you have, if you go to the right place, it says that you own this image. But the idea of owning an image online in the first place is a really dumb concept. The only thing I can possibly think of is the idea that they could appreciate in value and then you could sell it again, which is how some people have viewed it. However, this is such a dumb market, and it's not going to succeed forever. So it's probably a very poor investment, and sometime soon we're going to see these markets crash, and we're going to see a lot of crypto bros crying. Definitely a schadenfreude situation. I don't like seeing people suffer, but I mean, I told you so. Let's get into the meme economy. The meme economy, I'd say it's a little bit down. Not overwhelmingly, but there isn't too much going on. The one meme that I do really want to talk about is Optimum Pride. So, I believe a Filipino user, I'm not exactly sure, I don't speak the language, but someone said in a comment section it was Filipino, so I'm gonna go with it. A Filipino user recorded themselves reacting to a semi-truck that looked awfully a lot like Optimus Prime.
Putang ina! Si Optimum Pride! Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride! Babe, si Optimum Pride though.
People have been taking this audio and putting it over various different things because it's very funny. Especially the part where he makes the transforming sound, because apparently he did a pretty good job. Here are a few of my favorites.
Putang ina! Si Optimum Prime! Fucking inang yan, Optimum Prime!
Nagpapatrol, Ernie Manyo.
Putang ina! Si Optimum Prime! Fucking inang yan, Optimum Prime! Putang ina! Babe! Putang ina! Si Optimum Prime! Fucking inang yan, Optimum Prime! Babe, si Optimum Pride do. Fucking inang yan, Optimum Pride! Fucking inang yan, Optimum Pride! Fucking inang yan, Optimum Pride! Putang ina! Si Optimum Prime! Fucking inang yan, Optimum Prime! Babe, si Optimum Prime do.
My name is Optimus Prime. Not Optimum Pride. And I am not gay, so shut your fucking mouth. Tangent of your head. Fuck you.
Tangina! Si Optimum!
This is the sort of meme where if you have an idea, go with it, but otherwise I wouldn't really bother investing. That's about it. There's only so much I can say about this. But I think it's funny. I think it's, while it's not the most... It certainly doesn't have the irony of a long-standing meme, and as a result, I don't think it's going to last too much longer as a publicly popular thing. It's good. It's good. I like it. I don't know. There's something about the way that this guy speaks that's just inherently entertaining. Like, he's so happy to see this 18-wheeler, this big old truck painted just the way he likes it. And his partner who's driving the car seems to be enjoying how much he's enjoying it too. So I think there's certainly a wholesome aspect to this meme that I appreciate. I've rambled too long. Invest if you think you have a good idea, otherwise don't worry about it. Let's see what Matt has to say.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Memescape Gaming. I'm Matt and I'm using an Xbox headset because my headphones broke. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So first off, we're going to start off with Microsoft. Perfect. We're going to be talking about Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite, its multiplayer has now been released. It is free to play. And it has launched with, I think it's 3 new modes? Yeah, 3 multiplayer modes. They're all very, very fun. I got to play around with it myself with a few friends, but there are people who don't like it very much on Twitter and other social media platforms, mainly because it's free to play. So they're comparing it to other free to play games like Fortnite and most notably Apex Legends. So apparently the XP system is not good enough, but I don't play any of those games, so I can't really tell you for myself. But yeah, it's free. Go try it out, I guess, you know. In other news, we're going to talk about the Minecraft 1.18 update. The Caves and Cliffs update is finally almost here, and it will be releasing in 12 days as of this recording. So, very exciting stuff. I'm very much looking forward to probably the most anticipated update in the game's history. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. We've been waiting for this day for a very long time. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about, probably for the rest of this for the segment is the OBS drama. So, where do we begin? Many Twitch streamers and YouTube, or just streamers in general, really, they happen to use an app called Streamlabs. Streamlabs has for the longest time been marketed and released as Streamlabs OBS. And it shares pretty much identically the same features as the OBS app that I happen to be using right now to record this video. But, regardless, Streamlabs OBS has been exposed by OBS for using the name OBS in their name without OBS's permission. OBS stands for Open Broadcast Software, but anyway, here's the big problem with this. OBS and Streamlabs OBS both happen to use the same library. Like the same library, the same, I guess, base of code. You know. So actually, believe it or not, Streamlabs is legally in no wrong here. They are in the right. They can use OBS. However, they reached out to OBS before this happened and asked them if they can use the name. OBS said no, and then Streamlabs went ahead and trademarked it. Now you can see what the problem is here. So that's not good. You know, you got Streamlabs OBS, which is basically just a knockoff OBS using the same name, which I personally thought it was a collaboration all these years, but apparently no, it's not a collaboration. It is very much a robbery of the name. So that's great. And apparently the people who create Streamlabs have another service, and they ripped off the website of another streaming service, literally a one-to-one, called Lightstream. So there's a lot of drama going on right now in the streaming community involving what software they're using, and that's awesome. Maybe not awesome, but you know, I hope OBS manages to straighten things out, because that's pretty messed up, and it's been going on for a while too. So, yeah, I hope they figure that out. But yeah, I guess that'll just about do it for me. If you think I missed something, like Evan always says, leave it in the comments and just let me know. Get the conversation rolling, I guess. And with that, I will send that back to you, Evan.
Thank you once again, Matt. I always enjoy having you on the show, and you're such a pleasure to have as a friend and as a creative partner. His channel is down in the description as well as up in the cards. Please go subscribe to him. He makes a lot of great music. And finally, for this week, this.
Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good.
That's about it for this edition of Memescape News. Did I miss something or say something inaccurate? Let me know right down there in the comments and I'll mention it next time. If you want to come on the show, yes, you, I'm talking to you. Let me know and I'd love to have you on. Leave a comment about it. We can exchange Discord information and we'll see where it goes. See you ladies and gents later.